Okay, so we're at the cusp of the spring season now, right? So it's March 11th that we're recording this. We're probably going to be pushing this out maybe April, May-ish, whenever this comes out. But anyways, I wanted to talk about when does the actual spring season begin? Because if you go around and you talk to agents and you just talk to anyone really, there's zero inventory, right? There's no homes for sale. So what's going on?
So we're in Grapevine, and I looked up yesterday afternoon the homes that we went to see today, and there are actually 14 homes in the city of Grapevine.
14?
14, that's
available
it.
for
Available
sale.
In fact, the home that we were going to see today went under contract. Now there's 13. So
unbelievable.
The market is super tight as far as inventory is concerned. But this is the first weekend of the spring market. Normally, when we go into spring break, people that have been getting their homes ready in January and February like to put their house on the market and then leave town. So this is the weekend that the spring market starts, and next weekend will even be crazier because now people are coming back from the spring break. Maybe they took the week of spring break to get the home ready to go on the market.
Right.
So it's this weekend and next weekend are really typically big weekends to get the spring market kicked off. A lot of open houses normally happen this time of year. In fact, whole companies will have citywide open houses. In fact, companies I've worked for in the past, where we've had 40 or 50, I think one year we had 100 open houses.
Oh my gosh.
On Saturday, the first weekend of the spring market.
Wow, I'm waiting for that day. I've got lots of buyers.
I don't know that we have 100 homes on the market right now.
I don't think so, but I can't wait for that to happen because I've got tons of buyers. I mean, more buyers than I've ever had in my career. And that's great because we're just gearing up, right? We're just building a nice little pipeline to help a bunch of buyers find their homes. But so the first question I have about these people that are selling their homes, have you actually had conversations with your clients that have said, yes, we're going to be listing in the next couple of months, or is this just a hypothetical we hope they will sell?
Well, yes, I have gone on plenty of listing appointments just in the last, say, 4 to 5 weeks. And definitely the question is, okay, we want to sell, we're ready to sell, we don't need this big a house, or maybe we're moving somewhere else.
Right.
And so yeah, they're getting things started, and I've sent home stagers out. I've also told them that, because the market is moving so quickly, the price that I may have presented to you a month ago is not going to be the price that we go to the market with.
Right.
We want to do an analysis like the day of or the day before we go live, so that we can make sure that we're putting the right price on the home to go on the market at the right time. So yeah, that's definitely conversations that I've been having with folks. And then the ultimate question is, okay, if we sell, where are we going to go?
Right.
And that is the challenge today. And I think that's causing a little bit of hesitation.
Yeah. I mean, and just to give you an illustration. So here's a water bottle, right? So I'm not going to show the logo, but anyways, this is a water bottle, and we're at a bar area here, and imagine if every single person, there were 60 people here, and they wanted this water bottle, and they were going to pay $100 for it. That is what it's like to put a home on the market right now.
Right.
Because you have people lining up to buy that one property. So if you're a seller, I mean, you can't even imagine a better time, right? Because you're the only home in that neighborhood or city. You're one of 14 homes in Grapevine, and that's across all price points, right?
Yeah, like today we saw a home that was, $350,000, which is pretty much. There was like one other home that was a little less expensive. It was a 2-bedroom home. I didn't want to show it, but so we typically were looking at, that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, kind of what most people, kind of their baseline of home that they want.
Yeah, it's a starter home or a starter investment property.
Yeah, and so that's $350,000, and it just goes up from there. And so the days of getting into a home in the 200s kind of gone. But,
right.
Yeah, it's just amazing what's happened in the market, and this hesitancy has really kind of slowed things a bit down, and we're just being challenged with what are we going to do next? Where are we going to go?
Yeah, and I think now that interest rates have gone up, right? So that's already a given. And on Thursday, so yesterday, the Fed said, okay, now the inflation rate is now 7.9% for February. So that's from February 2021 to February 2022. Consumer prices have gone up 7.9%. And the last time it was printed, it was 7.5%. And so it has gone in this trajectory where it's gone from 6.2 to 7% to 7.5 to 7.9. So it's slowing a little bit. But on top of that, you also have rising oil costs, right? Because there's a war. And these are things that are just making things more expensive. And when you have that, that means less people are going to be able to qualify to buy a home, and that also starts to slow the price appreciation down, the velocity of price appreciation. I mean, everything I've read, we're going to have price appreciation. You can't just slow it down to a halt.
No.
But the rate of price appreciation, it's not going to be 15% or 20%. Well, yeah,
it was 20%
right?
last year, so they're
right.
predicting 8%. So that's roughly a 50% drop in appreciation rates, which. Yeah, I mean, last year was crazy, and it was just no one predicted that was going to happen. One of the things I wanted to mention about this time, if you happen to be a seller, is if your property has some challenges, this is a great time to list your home. So if you've tried in the past to sell your home, and maybe the market wasn't really interested in it at the time, I don't think that would be the same situation today. I think today, if you have a challenge, you back up to a busy street, or your home needs to be updated, or maybe there's some other things about your home that buyers have seemed to be challenged with. This is the time to probably test the market to see if you can sell it, and definitely, give me a call, and I'd be glad to visit with you about it to show you what the value of that home would be.
Yeah.